everyone, you're welcome to my YouTube channel. You're welcome to VicTeeFashionHub just with Victoria Yetunde. Oh my god, how are you all doing? Hope you're fine. Thank you so much for the love, for the kind, for the subscriber. New subscriber, you know I love you guys. So on this series of my sister wedding series, you're welcome, you're welcome, you're welcome. So this is the part 2 of my sister wedding series. I hope you're enjoying, and if you have not watched the part 1, me introducing the fabric to you, part 2 for happy wedding, a black beautiful dress. If you have not watched it, please just, the link will be down below. I think and it's going to be a corset, how to cut input corset on my YouTube channel. Please, I'll link the link down below. You just go and watch it and subscribe. And if you know you're here, you have not subscribed to my YouTube channel, I don't know what you are waiting for. So please subscribe to see more of this series. You cannot miss out on this series because my sister wedding series is a long something, so you cannot miss out on it. You cannot just miss out on it. So guys, and so let me put this one down. So as you can see, I've even arranged the corset that I'm going to be doing, because on this corset it's not going to be an input corset dress. It's going to have a bust in the front, but this is, like you could see, the back is big, is long, the front is longer than the back. So this is the half length, and I had 1 inch. Our half length is 16. I added 1 inch to it for the sewing. So this is it, and this longer one is the one that we're going to use for the bust. So the first thing that I'm going to be doing is measure the necessary line we need. Is, let me get my ruler. So you could just draw a straight line here, a straight line. So I'm trying to adjust this. So the first thing that we are going to do is your chest line measurement, and that is 8. So we are not using this one, that is it. And your waist and shoulder to your under bust, that is 10 inches. Your shoulder to your nipples, 10 inches, and a shoulder to under bust, that's 13.5 inch. And the half length is, I'm going to be using 17 inches. Yeah, 17 inches. I'm going to be using 17 inches. So I'm going to be drawing this with a straight line. Just step away. So the next thing is for us to measure our bust, divide it by 4 and add 2 inches to it. So our bust is what? 37. Our bust is 37. 37 divided by 4, 9 and 1 inch and 1 inch. So that's about, so you add your 2 inches allowance. So we do the same thing to the waist. Our under bust measurement is 30 divided by 4. That is one. Let me just say 7.5 and 2 inches allowance. So for the waist, our waist is 28. Our waist is 28. 28 divided by 4, 7 inches. 7 inches with the 2 inches allowance. So we are going to be adding this together. you can see. So this is our measurement. So after the measurement, we go to the back line. You measure your client's back and divide it by 2. Our shoulder measurement is, I'm coming. I'm coming up. I'm coming, guys. I'm trying to look at our back. Okay. Our back measurement is 16. 16 divided by 2, that is 8. That is 8 inches. And we add 1 inches to it, or half inch. So you draw a straight line. A straight line. Then you divide this by 2. You divide this measurement by 2. Divide it by 2. That is 4 inches. This one is 4 inches. So you put the 4 inches and you draw your armhole like this. Or where's my cuff ruler? Let me try. So you use your cuff ruler to draw it just the way I'm doing, to match that 4 inches. That is your armhole. And for here, for this space, you measure you chalk it down like this. And for the bows, whatever we used to call it, I think this is not straight enough. So let me straighten it. But this space is not much sharp. So I want the bows should be like 22 inches. 22 inches. 22 or 23 inches. 22 inches or 20. Let's make it 23 inches. 20. So we just draw a straight line like this. From this waistline, you draw it like this. Let me check it out if it's okay. No, 23. So I'm trying to adjust it to 23. That one is 24. So I'm trying to adjust it to 23. Sorry. So this one is no, we are not using this one anymore. So this is the valve. So after doing the valves, from your chest line, you go down by half inch. You go down by half inch, just like this. You go down by half inch, and you go from here, the gap between. So guys, this after you go from your chest line, you go down by half inch. You still measure half inch again for the distance between your cups. The distance between your cups. So you take your bar cup and place it like this. Okay guys, so you put your bar cup on top. Make sure your bar cup is on top of your on top of your under bust measurement. So I hope you get. So you now trace it. You trace it. I'm trying to trace it. Trace it down. Make sure the cup is under your under bust. So this is it, and you are going to put this like this, like just draw it to this place. And after that, after using your back up to cut out to put it on top of, so you start going half inch round like this, so your corset will sit well. Half inch round your bust. I'm trying to get this right. I don't want any mistake. Half inch round your bust. I mean the corset withdraw first. So you go in by half inch of the corset. Just the way I'm doing it. So you go in by half inch. So this is the yoke, because this is going to have a yoke. So after doing all this, you have done this finish, you have done everything I did. Let me shake the. So you go to the yoke, you go to your neckline, you measure 3 inches, 3 inches, and for the down part to 3 inches or even 4 inches, any one you want to use. So you just use your straight ruler to do the cuffing. I'm trying to get, okay, yeah, I got it now. So I'm using it to do the cuffing. Then you go down by 1 inch for the slope. You go down by 1 inch and draw a straight line to the so that is it. So we are going to be cutting it out now. So I'm going to be cutting it now. I'm trying to check. So I'm trying to, the back is a bit longer, so I'm going to be cutting it. So the next thing now is cutting out the yoke for the front. So the yoke for the front is, we are going to be cutting out the yoke. So this is the yoke for the front. This is the yoke for the front. So I'm cutting out the neck, trying to adjust the neck. So I'm going to be cutting out the down part, the yoke for the back. So guys, I'm just going to cut the yoke for the back too. After I cut the neck, trying to cut it out too. So I'm just going to cut the yoke too. So the yoke for the back. So after that, I'll just place this. Then I'll cut out the. Make sure that it is the half inch, the one that we cut for the half inch you cut out, not the first one. You could see the one I'm cutting out. Don't make the mistake of cutting out the cup. So please make sure it's the one you come in by half an inch you cut out. So don't make the mistake of cutting out the one you first draw. So after that, this is how it's going to look. So this is what we are going to place on the fabric. So, and for the back, I used one piece of paper, like paper, but when I want to place it on my fabric, it's going to be, I'm going to fold it into two. It's going to be two of this. So so for the back one, so for the back, because I want to have a corset looks from the back, and I want the back of our dress to be open a bit. So aside from the zip part, I'm going to be coming here with 2 inches aside from the zip part, so 2 inches downward too. If you don't want yours to be straight, you can actually measure 1 inches down. If you don't want, if, some people want it to be V, some people want it to be straight. So I want it to be straight, and that is why I'm making 2 inches straight. So I'm just going to roll this one down just like this, sorry, and cut this out. I'm going to be cutting this out now. So this is, we're going to throw it away. So this is how I'm, when I want to cut it on my fabric, I'm going to place this into two. So I'm going to show you guys when I cut everything on my fabric. I hope this video is helpful. So I'm just going to, this is the yoke for the front and this is the yoke for the back. So I'm just going to place all this on my fabric. I hope this was helpful. So I'm going to be placing this, I'm going to be uploading this normally on normal video on how to cut a corset. Thank you so much for watching this YouTube channel. Thank you so much for watching how to cut this corset. And if you have not subscribed to my YouTube channel, please make sure you subscribe to my YouTube channel and make sure you turn off notification button to see more of my video when I upload it. Hi, so guys, you're welcome, you're welcome, you're welcome. So on this video, thank you so much. See you in my next video. Bye.